Hello everyone, Felipe here again, once more here with Daniel. We're going to continue working with spider guard. Nice to see you people moving the head sideways. Up and down. Circling the head. Both directions, everyone. Circling the arm. The other arm. And hips. Alright people, rocking on the floor to loosen up the hips. I'm gonna take my hips out of the floor, shoulders also out of the floor. I'm just gonna move my feet any side to the side just to loosen up my hip a little bit. Okay, 10, and we can count to 10 from here or to 20, whatever feels comfortable. Okay guys, just to loosen up. You guys can speed up a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna bridge. 10 times each side, everyone. And hip skate people, also 10 times each side. Hip skate forward, side to the side. 10 times each side. I'm gonna sit. One knee on the floor, the other one up. Elbows between my knees. First, I move my upper body, then I move my hip. Here, keeping your hip as low as possible in front of your heel. We sit, switch sides, first the upper body, then the hip again. Just staying stable in this position, people, moving yourselves up. 5 times each side. Okay, rolling back and forth over the shoulder. Controlling the hip. Okay, landing in the same line. We can drop in the hip and roll forward. 5 times each side, back and forth. And rolling sideways, everyone. Make sure that you roll over the shoulder. From one side. Keep your feet as close as possible to the mat. Back to the other side. 5 times each side, people. And then we're gonna start with the partner drills. Alright people, so just like we did yesterday, we're going to do 2 levels of exercise. Then it's going to start setting her grips on here for the spider. She's just going to move side to the side. If you guys are not yet comfortable with this exercise, I explained this with more details on the Tuesday of last week's class. Okay guys, just moving side to the side from here so you guys can get the hang of it. Learning how to control and learning how to move the hips. Okay people, if you guys are already feeling okay, we can add the sweep. The first sweep we'll work with. Okay, so then it's gonna move 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. When she comes back, she's already going for the sweep. Ending on the mount. I'm gonna bring her back to the guard, and we're going to be doing the same exercise from one side to the other side. Okay people, so again, 3rd time, she removes, go for the sweep, exactly. She gets the sweep, I bring her back to the guard, and we're just gonna keep working. So people, if you're still not comfortable with the spider guard, just moving side to the side, already good. If you're already comfortable with the position, we move to the side, from side to the side. 1, 2, 3, sweep. 1, 2, 3, sweep. Okay, 3 minutes on the view on top. Then you guys switch, arms on the bottom, get on top. Okay, everyone, and exactly like we did yesterday, we're gonna have the same exercise. Then it's gonna we're gonna again have 2 levels. Then it's gonna switch sides and attack here, just doing the entry, elevating the hip, the leg behind the back. She switches to the other side, same thing, steps over my bicep, hip up, the leg behind my back. Pay attention, people, when you do that, that you really pull the sleeve, okay, everyone? This situation has to be my one shoulder all the way to the front, the other one all the way to the back. She's tapping on my bicep and elevating the hip. If you're already feeling comfortable with this, you're going to basically do the same, but a little bit further. For example, Dania is attacking one side and going for the triangle and back. The other side and going for the omoplata. Okay? So again, if you're not yet comfortable with this exercise, just doing the entry, just elevating the hip, controlling your opponent. If you're already feeling comfortable, you're doing the entry and already setting an attack, either the triangle or the omoplata that we just worked with on the last Friday and Monday. If you need more details, just check those classes out again. One of you on top for 3 minutes, then you guys switch. Okay, people, now we're gonna go a little bit further here with the spider. And just before we start here with the position, I just want to talk about a few things. So we can have the spider guard as we've been doing from the close guard, or in a situation where my opponent is already standing and I can set the spider. But either way, most of the times when we have spider guard, we're gonna deal with someone standing, okay? And why is that? Let's understand here. So I'm gonna be here with Dania, okay? I'm gonna start setting my grips. I move to the spider, and I have the control. Here, as long as I have this control, people, Dania is not gonna be able to pass my guard, especially here from her knees. Why is that? As long as I'm pushing her shoulder, and let's say that I'm not even like using this grip, I'm just with the foot on the bicep and controlling her collar right here. As long as I'm pushing her bicep and I have a control of her shoulder, Dania cannot pass my guard, she cannot put pressure. Even if I'm not doing anything, as long as I'm here, as long as my feet are on the bicep, there's no guard pass. Then it's gonna have to remove those controls right here so she can start passing my guard and being effective, okay? So in order to do that, if Dania stays on her knees, she's gonna have a really hard time to do that, okay? Because she needs space, okay? From her knees, she tries to break my grip right here, she's not gonna find the necessary space. So, and she's also, with her mobility, really compromised, making this sweep easy to get, okay? So, if you guys set your spider guard here with your opponent on the knees, most of the times you're gonna see your opponent standing up to pass, okay? This changes the game. Or another more generic situation. If I'm here, Dania starts controlling my legs. She's already standing, but she's giving me the sleeve so I can start setting my spider guard with my opponent standing as well. And again, people, even though I have no grips, as long as I have the feet on the bicep, Dania's not passing my guard, not putting pressure. So she needs to break the grips so she can start passing, all right? So of course we don't want to let that happen, but I have to keep in mind that this is about to happen. I need to understand that Dania is going to start trying to break the grip. So we're gonna work with two different situations here, people. First of all, is a situation where I'm gonna establish how this position is gonna work. So I know that Dania wanna work on the leg that I have extended. This is the one that she wants to break. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start keeping this control. The leg that I have bent, I'm gonna start placing in front of the hip, and I'm gonna keep this position. Why do I keep the leg in front of the hip? Because as long as I have this leg here, then I cannot access the leg that I have extended, and I'm gonna keep the control. So from here, people, I'm already in a safe position, and I'm gonna switch the grip that I have on the sleeve for a grip on the pants. Felipe, can I grab from the inside? Yes, okay? I like to simply grab here, close to the knee, but if you guys wanna go all the way, that's fine. As soon as I have the grip on the pants, I'm going to do two things. I'm gonna step on the mat, and I'm gonna bring my knee towards my shoulder. I'm gonna roll, and you can see that when I do that, her shoulder is over my hip, okay? Her stability is pretty bad. So now I'm just going to turn a little bit towards my right, extend my legs, bringing her down, and bringing myself up. What I'm gonna tell you people, especially if you guys are probably doing this at home, watch your surroundings, okay? Make sure you have enough space to do that, all right? I don't wanna see you guys getting hurt, all right? So one more time, I'm here, Dania sets the grips, and I have the spider. So let's do to the other side. From here, I wanna protect the leg that I have extended, because if I don't do that, then I can push it away, or she can use her hip. Exactly. So what I want to do from now, I have my left leg extended. I'm gonna bring my right in front of the hip and grab the pants, okay? From here, as I'm grabbing the pants, I'm going to do 2 motions at once. The foot that I have on the hip goes on the floor, knee towards my shoulder. That is already on top of me. So now I'm just gonna turn to my left, extend the left leg, using the grip. As I bring my opponent down, I'm already moving to the knee belly, so I can set a good control. Of course, everyone, as I say every time, this situation we're going to do at once, okay people? We're already going straight from one side to the other side, so we can bring our opponents down, okay? What is the idea that I want to have here, people? I want to force my opponent to be on the opposite side of the leg that I have extended, okay? If I have my left leg extended, I want to keep that on my right side, all right? Because here I have a full control of her shoulder. You guys can see that as I move my hip, I'm moving her as well. If Dania is able to move to the other side, my control is gone and she's already passing, okay? So, again people, working with each other, step by step. You can switch as many times as you want, no time limit. As you guys get more comfortable, you guys can speed up a little bit more and work with each other in a more fluid way. Maybe one of you gets a sweep, as the other one that gets swept already establishes a sweep. So you can put it like in a drill board. All right, let's see another option, people. People, I'm basically gonna show the position just in a different context, okay? Just so you can understand that as long as I have the control of both arms, you guys can switch your hips from one side to the other side. What I mean by this, let's say here I'm playing my guard, Dania is establishing a position, and I know for a fact that when I have this position here, Dania is going to be focusing on the leg that I have extended, in this case the right one. So at the moment that Dania succeeds in pushing this leg away, I'm already getting the control of the sleeve and stepping with the right foot on the floor, okay? So here I got the situation that I want. Dania is on my right, and I have my left leg here on the bicep. I can keep this control if I want, but I'm already preparing the sweep, so my foot is already on the floor. From here, I'm gonna, same thing, keep the grip. I'm gonna drive my knee towards my shoulder. You can see that Dania's weight is already on top of my body. So here, people, the only thing that I have to do is keep turning, extending the leg, bringing her down, and moving to the knee back. All right, okay, of course. That this works in a fast pace. She breaks the grip. I'm already switching to the other side and moving to the top. Okay? So people, same position, just from a different perspective. All right? Switching with each other, one, no time limit. Try to work both perspectives, the one that you create, the one that your opponent forces, so you guys can adapt this position. All right? Let's train a little bit, everyone. Okay, everyone, so continuing the exercise, Dania is gonna start already with the shin here on my elbow, controlling my posture. I'm just gonna start moving to the spider guard. I just want you guys working on this transition. And basically, Dania is trying to attack, and I'm trying to defend. People on the bottom, you guys can attack anything you want that we already saw, the sweeps, the attacks. Okay guys, make sure that you give 100%. Keep the control here of the spider. But people on the top, try to put like I said last time, 30-40% resistance. So then it's going to be trying to move from side to the side. I'm going to be trying to control. I'm trying to stand up. From here, Dania can attack me the same way. Okay, nothing changes. If she gets a submission, good for her, we start over. If she gets a sweep, good for her, we start over. 3 minutes on top, then you guys switch, whoever's on the bottom get on top, and you guys add as many rolls as you want afterwards. Alright? See you tomorrow everyone, take care.